The One Piece TCG market is quite literally in shambles. You know it's in shambles when I'm making content on the One Piece market. Who do I look like to you? Real quick before we get into this video, there's one thing I want to stress and get across. A lot of people and a lot of YouTubers are saying this is a collector's buyout. This is not a collector's buyout. This is a flipper's buyout. We are seeing price hikes of double, if not triple, the card value of these random ass cards, graded cards, sealed products, and much more. This isn't something that just a random collector on a Tuesday is gonna do. Yeah, this $1 buggy card just doesn't feel right. $100. This is literally a flipper buyout. They are leaving the Pokemon TCG and coming here. Now, with that said, there definitely are some collectors that are contributing to this craze in the form of FOMO. With all the card prices just shooting through the roof, as a collector like myself, I'm like, holy shit, I'm not gonna get this card and I want this card. So, you know, maybe I'll just spend additional 20, 30 bucks on this card when it shouldn't be that price. And unfortunately, that does affect everyone. With that said, in this video, I'm gonna be going over some raw cards, graded cards, and sealed product that I personally am looking at in my own collection. And we're gonna see how this whole price hike has affected me tremendously. Now, do be warned, this video might be different from what other YouTubers are putting out there. I'm just not like other YouTubers. I am not going to be looking at the most expensive cards, the biggest movers, none of that. I'm going to be looking at what I want in my personal collection so you can get a little taste of the garbage I'm cooking up. Lastly, I'm going to go over my shit takes on whether this is good or bad for the hobby. Obviously, this is bad for the hobby, but it could be good, but it's probably bad. At the same time, it could be positive for the future. Stop looking at me. Now we are getting into the first product that some of you might know, and maybe some of you don't know. I would assume a lot of people know this product. It is the Base Shop Limited Card Collection Volume 1. Now, this is a pretty cool product. You basically get all these cards that are like the scare face or whatever. The best one being Enel, obviously, when he realizes that Luffy's made of rubber. It's a really cool card set, very unique. But right now it's currently only in Japanese, and I think probably my favorite one's gotta be the freaking Perona and Sugar. But really, really cool product right here. This product originally, and this is the thing, this is what got me to make this video, is that a couple days ago, probably not even a couple days ago, maybe a couple weeks ago, I've been looking at products I want to buy and cards I want to buy, and unfortunately, like, I was just like, you know, I'll wait on it. I don't think anything's gonna go crazy. I could probably just sleep on this a little bit. No, you cannot sleep on any of this shit. So this Base Shop Limited Card Collection was literally going for $99.99, $100 on eBay a couple weeks ago. And just overnight, it shot up to $300. Literally just $200 more. You can see some going for $239, which is pretty nice. But usually the base mark is around $250. You're looking at close to $250 for just this folder alone. And there are a lot of reasons that this kind of have shot up in price. One of the things being a big sellout immediately, which can kind of show you the effect of what is going on right now in the One Piece TCG. So this came out from Japan's shopping services. I think this is what Zen Market. So they say Tokyo's brand new One Piece base shop opened on December 5th. And the launch turned into a chaotic fest. According to several visitors on the opening day, it drew massive crowds, overwhelming queues, and resellers who cleared entire product shelves within minutes. Note, resellers, okay? These aren't just collectors, these are resellers. By 12:30 a.m. the next day, the store issued an emergency apology and announced that all merchandise sales were temporarily suspended starting December 6th. So after one day of this shit, they said, fuck it, nah, we're not doing this anymore. The cause, serious miscalculations in management, means demand far exceeds expectations and staff couldn't control the flow of buyers or enforce purchase limits. Now, the shop remains open for visitors, photos, and displays, but for now, only a limited t-shirt print lottery, selected capsule toy machines, a few slightly restricted lottery items are available. The full product lineup is offline until further notice. The good news for fans, the store plans to offer online sales for original items soon, specifically targeting those who attended the opening day or had reservations but were not able to make a purchase due to the chaos. So this gives a bit of hope in the sense that, you know, after one day they couldn't sell anymore, but we are expecting to see more of this come out, and that hopefully Bandai prints more of these, so we should hopefully see the price of this product go down in value. I think that is really the only hope we got, but also at the same time, this is an interesting product on whether or not it will come out in English. I really hope it does, because that's what I mainly collect is English. But, you know, I'll be honest, I've bought in only Japanese products. I bought the female one. I didn't even think of putting this in, but let me search this up real quick. I think it's women's One Piece women's Sttowe 10. Yeah. That's what we're buying. Folder, I guess you would call it. I don't even know what the hell you would call it. And it's definitely not any of these. Oh, there we go. Okay. Premium card collection, girls edition. This product. This is actually very cheap, and I'm kind of shocked how cheap it is. I don't know if you can get these cards in English. I don't believe so. But honestly, this might not be a bad product to buy, because I'll be honest, I got this product for that price. So if you're watching this video right now, hoping you do, this might actually be a great product to get while you still can. If you're a scalper, go fuck yourself. So that is the Base Shop limited card collection volume 1. So now going up into Carrying on His Will, booster box of OP13, and this product is absolutely nuts. I will say we all kind of assumed it was gonna be this crazy. It has the God packs, it has mangas, 6 fucking mangas, so it's just absolutely ridiculous. So this product was 100% gonna shoot up in value. I mean, in the past video I made, which I made that video like a week before I put it out, and I was saying like, yeah, I gotta buy a case of this. I can't buy a case of this anymore. I waited too fucking long. The worst part is about this product, I went to a mall and I saw this guy selling it for 200 bucks. And this was literally last weekend, last Saturday. So as of making this video, that was like 6 days ago. And the guy who was selling this product was selling it for 200 bucks. And I was thinking, God, this fucking guy, he's scalping me. No, look at this, $300 right now. That's how much it's going for. We're talking like mid-November, this shit was like around 170, 150. So it's just crazy. In the span of weeks, this product has shot up from 150 to $300, nearly doubling in price. And again, this is a booster box that really should only be 100 bucks, 120, somewhere around there. So just really insane on the prices. You know, right now we have the loose boxes, so you definitely don't want to buy those. But yeah, just every seller is selling them for around 300 bucks. It's just very upsetting. Very, very upsetting to not be able to get your hands on this. I mean, thankfully, I was able to get one for around 150 when this set first came out. I made sure to get it so that I can open this on the channel. And honestly, I don't even think I'm going to open this on the channel. If this product stays around 300 bucks, I am probably not going to open it. And that's really going to suck, because I even opened fucking OP05 on the channel just for shits and giggles, and that shit is like so expensive. So definitely a great set. And honestly, you know, I might even say that this is an understandable price to an extent, but really not. I mean, this is the crazy part, and this is why I'm saying it's scalpers, is we are now seeing One Piece at a level that Pokemon is at. Pokemon booster boxes were going for $200-300. It was insane. It was like, why the hell are you buying this? And now we're seeing it in One Piece. And One Piece is fairly new. It's not like as long run as Pokemon, and it's basically matching up with Pokemon. It is really crazy, and I think scalpers understand this, and they see it, and that's why they're jumping to it. I mean, I'm even going to say this. There's this guy I was talking to at my job, and he also is big into Pokemon, and he has a bunch of Discords of groups that go to different Targets and Walmarts on launches just to fucking buy product and shit. And I'm sure they're fucking flippers, which really sucks. But the one thing that they were saying is that, like, I was talking to him, he's like, yeah, it's been Pokemon for a while, but the past couple weeks they've been talking about One Piece, and they've been going to get One Piece product. So, even in the fucking Discords, they're switching from Pokemon to One Piece. It's ridiculous. But at the same time, it's like, did we all see this coming, in a sense? And this product right here is a very scary, upsetting product. Really cool. I love this. It's the Premium Card Collection 6 Assorted Volume 1 promotional cards. I believe you can only get this product if you went to, like, the Bandai convention or whatever the hell the convention was. Imagine this product is only like a $20-30 folder, and it is selling for like a million times the price at $460. Not even. Like, that's like, what, with shipping? That's $480, closing in on almost 500 fucking bucks. And like the last solds are around 185, you got 190. So the only good thing is that no one is really buying this except for this one fucker that bought it at 245. He can go fuck himself. But outside of that, thank God no one is buying this at these prices. And that's really the only thing we can hope for, is that when you guys see this product, these cards that are just so fucking expensive, I just don't buy it. Really, just don't buy it. And it's just gonna sit, and then people are gonna fucking lower their price. I mean, we've actually seen it a little bit, and I'll show you guys. There are some cards that were shooting up, and then I just saw listings today that they were cheaper than what they were. So I'm really hoping we're almost coming at an end here. But so, this product right here, literally weeks ago, was around $150. I mean, fuck, this thing was at $100 in October. Close to it, and it going for fucking almost $500. It is, and we're only talking 6 cards. They're really not that amazing. There's only 2 good cards, I think, in this, and I'll show them because those are the ones I want to collect. And the first one being the Charlotte Linlin. I think this is such an underrated card right in the background, which unfortunately the wording kind of hides it, but you got like the whole family, and it's a very interesting art style. I really, really fuck with this card. And the crazy part is, when I was really looking at this a couple weeks ago, this card right here was going for $18, and it doubled. It's now sitting at $40, and thank God, like, it's still kind of at 40, and it hasn't really moved much, because if this thing shot up, I just couldn't imagine. So think about this, right? You have this card that was at $18. This product that has that card in it was at $150, and this thing fucking shot up to $500. This only shot up to $40. I would really think this card could shoot up, which I'm praying to God it doesn't. But yeah, it's kind of scary. So this card, I think it's a great card. I really love it. And this is a card, I mean, this is the issue right now is, again, do you buy it or do you not? The market price is $22. Honestly, this might sound bad because I just said don't buy it. But I would think if this product does not drop in price or drops a little bit, I think it might be worth it to try to go for the singles.
I think that's just a cheaper option and a more realistic one. Until you see this card fucking hit 100, then it's like, you know, what the fuck. I think there actually was a PSA 10 that just sold for $100. So, you know, hopefully no one touches this gorgeous ass Linlin card. But the next one that I think is a really great card is the Leo. I mean, Leo, no one gives a shit about Leo, but he's a cute character. But the art style of this card is so fucking gorgeous. I think that's Nami. I'm sorry, not Nami. Fucking, I think that's Robin. Duh. This card right here was going for around $40 a couple weeks ago when I was looking at the Charlotte Linlin. This has now jumped up to $96. It even surpassed a week or so ago $100 and was sitting at $150. I saw a listing of this fucking card for $150 and it's dropped. It's dropped a bit. We're now looking at around $93, so close to $100. You can see, obviously, the market price was around $43, and some dumbass bought it at $74.99. So, you know, thankfully, no one's bought it at around $100, but it's just it's scary out there. And man, I would love to have this card for my collection because I just love the art. Really, really nice. And now we get into the Boa Hancocks. Now, this is the one thing I will say is, I mean, the moment I got into the One Piece TCG, I knew that Boa would be what Lily is to Pokemon, the #1 girl. I would say when it comes to, like, Pokemon, you have Lily, and then maybe, like, Rosa Misty, or, like, one of those girls, May, or some shit, you know, but the top dog is Lily, and then everyone else sits below her, right? Boa is the same way with One Piece. She is the female, like, more so than Nami, more so than Robin. It's Boa, in my opinion, and I think we've seen that with just how much these cards have shot up in value. I'm going to take a look at this one because this leader card, in previous videos when I got all the leader cards, I was saying these cards are great. I think these are amazing. They have the whole squad in the back, like, they're so cool. Unfortunately, this was the last one I didn't have, and of course that really sucks. But this Boa was going for about $40 a couple weeks ago. Now it's going for $150. It is just shot up tremendously. As far as graded for this card, a PSA 10 now goes for $300. Guess how much a PSA 10 was a couple weeks ago? $120. You could have gotten a PSA 10 of this card for $30 cheaper than what you can get it now raw. It is absolutely ridiculous. And we pray that these cards drop in value. But I mean, look at this most recent sale, $150. So really, I mean, people are folding when it comes to Boa, and I make sense, but it just really sucks. It's such a great card. So the one thing we're really hoping for is just, you know, I think a couple months are going to go by, and then cards will probably drop down in value again, and the craze will be over. That's what I really hope will happen. We'll see. But going to the next Boa card, I think this is the best Boa alternative art that there is, or whatever you would call it, like design, style, rarity. These SPs from Kingdom of Intrigue are so fucking gorgeous. To me, this was like the top dog card, and oh my god, I was so close to getting this. I'm just pissed now. I almost, like, basically just lost my opportunity. So this card is really crazy. So before, this card was sitting at around $200 raw. I mean, look at that. We're talking early mid-November. This was a $200 raw card. All right. Now we're at $700. And these are fucking lightly played. Like, the best near mid copy is $700. And then it just shoots up to $800. Like, what the fuck? $800 for this raw card. A PSA 10 back then was going for $600 in a PSA 10. Which now a raw copy is like $100 to $200 more than what a PSA 10 would be. A PSA 10 in this card right now goes for nearly $2,000, $1,900. Hopefully by the time I make this video, some of these prices will have dropped. But yeah, almost $2,000 for this card, and this card was sitting at $200 raw at one point. So really, really crazy. Interesting enough, I mean, the other SPs from this set have been kind of, you know, they've all been raising in price, but nothing to this like extent. So I think, you know, I will get into it with this card right here. We got the Edward Newgate. This was the other SP from Kingdoms of Intrigue, and I actually was able to buy this card, so very thankful to have this. I think I spent, what was it, around, I think I dropped $250 on a PSA 10 copy of this. But anyways, so this card was going raw around $53, even less fucking in like September, but like literally in November this card was going around $50. So a couple weeks ago, $50. Now, I mean, look at this, just $120 for lightly played, basically $150 right now for a near mint copy. So 3 times the price in the span of a couple weeks. Really gorgeous card. The art style is like really, really nice. So like it makes sense that this card would be one of the cards that go up in value, but just to that extent is ridiculous. A PSA 10 was going for around $250. I remember I was almost able to get this card at $100 to $120 in a PSA 10 like a couple months ago, and I ended up not doing it. And now in a PSA 10 it goes for around $500. So kind of lost out there, but still, again, was able to get it for $250, or I think like around $230 or something like that. So at least I kind of made out there a little bit, so kind of thankful just to have it. This is another of my favorite Edward Newgate cards. If you have seen my last video opening up a Royal Blood booster box, I had mentioned like this card, besides any manga, is obviously like one of the big chases as far as SPs go. This card is a gorgeous card showcasing so many characters. Like this could arguably be like one of the most characters in a card that we've ever seen in One Piece. It is absolutely ridiculous, and it's such a cool scene. It's just everyone cheering. There's not a time to be cheering, but yeah. So this card was going originally for $100 raw, and now we're looking at $223, $225, $260. This whatever dumbass song I lightly played for $270, and it's getting close to $300. This was one of the cards actually that I was saying has kind of dipped a little bit, because the last time I looked at this, when I took my notes, all the listings were for $300, and now we're seeing it drop to $220. So that is a really good sign that, like, hey, you know, people were listing at $300, they couldn't sell it, so now they're lowering the price. And yeah, I mean, that would be the only kind of hope that we have, that the only way maybe this stops is that scalpers can't get what they want, so they have to settle. And, you know, maybe that's what it is. We have to meet halfway. I don't know. It's so upsetting that just everything has shot up. I mean, I'm sure if you have these cards, you're probably fucking shitting your pants and like praising God. But if you don't have this, you're literally poor. You're literally in the slums right now, fighting for your life. Fighting for your life with One Piece cards. It's just like so upsetting. And again, going to graded, a PSA 10 of this was originally going for $300. I was on the fence of buying this card, and I ended up buying this instead for the $230. And then now this also goes for around $500 in a PSA 10. So I almost feel like I just lost my chances at getting that. I mean, I'm pretty sure I could find a way to make that money. Fucking sell drugs. Just kidding. But yeah, such a gorgeous card that I really want for my collection. And that, that kind of breaks it and ends it for these like cards and products and graded. I will show one more card that I kind of think is a bit underrated, and that is the Almost Sunday alternate art of Kingdoms of Intrigue. Kingdoms of Intrigue OPO4 is a great set in my opinion. It has nothing like incredibly fancy, but I think the SPs are just really great, and that has a lot of good alternate arts. But anyway, and especially like all the leader cards in like the not the boa leader, but like the crocodile leader, the Doflamingo leader, they're all in this set. So really, really cool set. But as you can tell, I mean, if we look at the big chungus, which is this, the Miss All Sunday, I mean, look at that, $200, almost what, 240, going to 250. This card is insane, brawl. I could have swore this is getting close to $1,000 in PSA 10, but I could be wrong. I did not look up the price on this. I thank God I fucking have this card, because this was one of the first cards I wanted. I was a big Miss All Sunday fan. I prefer Miss All Sunday over her Robin, like her true form. But I just love the outfit, so I feel like this card is very underrated in a sense. We're seeing PSA 10s go over $100 for this card, and this was only like look at that, fucking $10 in September. Was maybe $30 a couple weeks ago, and actually, it actually was still going for around 30. Fucking, it literally sold as of today for $33.29. And now everything's going for 50. So, I think, hopefully this card, doesn't go like crazy. But for some reason, I could think it might with the next set of the 7 Warlords having the alternate arts of All Miss Sunday. So we're getting to see more of her. So I think that could bring an interest to this card. If not, I mean, the fact that this card shot up in value is ridiculous. But I just really like All Miss Sunday. So this is just my personal thoughts, but I really love this card. It's nothing fantastic, but it's just, if you're an All Miss Sunday collector, like, you got to get this card. So
let's talk about whether or not this is good for the hobby. Is this bad for the hobby? What are some thoughts with this? Well, I guess the one thing I should say is that we all kind of saw this coming to an extent. I think any collector, any investor, anybody that, really supports the One Piece TCG, we've been waiting for this moment. Like, we've been waiting for these cards to go up in value. This is, like, irritating me. But we've been waiting for this stuff to happen. For this to happen with our cards, our collections shoot up in value. We get the attention that we deserve. With that said, is this natural? No. This isn't a natural growth, which I feel like all unnatural growth never is a good thing. But we all saw this coming in a sense. Like, at least we were hoping that at one point our collections would be worth something, right? As investors, as in collectors. But I think everything is too expensive. And that's the issue. I mean, it's just everything is triple the price. And it's not natural. It's like, what the hell? Like, as a collector, I'm pissed. It's great as a collector that, like, I have this, the fucking Treasure Rare Nami in a PSA 10. It's nice. I have the All Miss Sunday in a PSA 10. It's nice. It's great. These cards are worth a shit ton of money, but it sucks because I can't continue my collection because everything is so overpriced. Like, honestly, I'd rather these be cheaper and just, like, go back to where it was. But those are the trade-offs. A positive some people might say is, but Sttowe, One Piece is now getting the spotlight, whereas Pokemon has mainly had the spotlight as far as best TCG that is selling, and the market with Pokemon is untouchable. Yeah, it's nice. Like, for the first time, it almost feels like One Piece is overcoming Pokemon in a weird sense. Not that it is, but it's like the spotlight is on us. It's very interesting, like a lot of people are looking at One Piece as, a big player. And the fact that we're seeing cards and products shoot up in value to match Pokemon, which has been out for how many fucking years? 26, 27 years, and this TCG has been out for not even 10. It's insane. And it's I guess it's a good thing to a sense. Like, we're getting recognition, and like, if anything, this helps us in the future. Like, if we're seeing that there are scalpers trying to fucking flip this shit, it means it's going to happen in the future. So it definitely means that these cards, this product is investable. Whether that's a good thing or not, I couldn't really tell you that. But I mean, we kind of saw this before a little bit with OP05. The booster box were really shooting up with that. I mean, that was when we got the Gear 5 Luffy manga, and that was like the biggest manga that there ever was, at the time. And I mean, I remember, like, you couldn't get any One Piece product at any store. For the past whole year, I have been able to find like One Piece single packs in stores. Like, it's been pretty good. So it's been a fantastic year, but the fact that we might now be getting to that point where you're not finding One Piece product in stores really sucks. Really sucks. And in the end, sure, like, we're getting the spotlight, but really this kind of kills the hobby over time. Like, it kills the collector base, the fan base, the players. Like, I mean, I can even give myself as an example for Pokemon. Like, I mean, my whole channel is Pokemon for the most part. And honestly, the past couple of sets, I mean, even getting into Mega, I just stopped. Like, right after, I think it was Prismatic Evolutions, I was just like, this is ridiculous. All the product is impossible to find. All the retailers are now deciding, yeah, we're going to sell at scalper prices. It just wasn't enjoyable, and to me, it really killed my love for Pokemon to the point where I really haven't bought Pokemon at all. I whenever I've been able to, I've been very fortunate to find some product, but at this point, like, I don't have any destined rivals, and I don't know if I'm gonna get any destined rivals. I was able to find some booster bundles of white and black, the specialty set, and then I just kind of stopped right there. So with the Mega Evolutions set, or the new, whatever you call it, series or whatever, I really haven't even given a shit. I haven't even been paying attention. I've just been like trying to collect One Piece, and I'm kind of glad I did, but it just sucks because it's like, bro, I left Pokemon because of the scalpers, and now they've still followed me here to fucking One Piece. What the you can't escape them. It's just ridiculous. Like, I'm just gonna have to kidnap scalpers and scalp them in my basement, and until I eliminate all scalpers. And then turns out I was the scalper all along. So then, going back to what I was saying, does this guarantee investment growth in the future that this product is getting scalped? And I guess I would almost argue yes, in the fact that we're seeing that people want this. There's a high demand for One Piece, and the scalpers are capitalizing on it. And it's a shame. It sucks. And this will always suck no matter what TCG is being scalped. It will always suck for those people. And it's just something you have to live through, like a war, like a great famine, a plague. Basically, that's what they are. They're plague. They're rats. So it's just something like, yeah, I mean, you can almost say that there's a good chance in the future One Piece product is going to be scalped again. It comes in waves. Everything, the market always goes up, it goes down, and scalpers play a part in it. So, I think this definitely gives One Piece I think it definitely gives One Piece recognition and proof that One Piece is investable and is worth money. It definitely proves that. I mean, I'm sure everything else has proved it before, but, you know, it definitely proves it now. So here comes the question you've all been wondering. Who is responsible for this? Who is responsible for all the scalping and preventing you from getting your One Piece cards? I think you know who it is. Oh, you know. He's always watching you. You don't leave his sight. Today, tomorrow, he's watching you right now, nude. Yeah, he likes to watch you nude. Not me. That's not me. It's not me. It's that damn Kazuku Ice TCG YouTuber and his videos of, guys, I predicted this card. I told you guys this card, extremely rare, would be extremely expensive. That is, one card comes in one case, one card per case, and you should go for this card, this card, this card. No hate, though. Honestly, I do hate him. It's all love, and deep down, he was actually one of the few first like YouTubers I've watched go over One Piece market, and he's very good at it. He knows, you know, he's very knowledgeable, and I think what pissed me off the most is that every card I was trying to get, he was like, guys, this is gonna shoot up in value. You got to jump on this now. And I felt like every time he said that was right when I was trying to buy the card, and then it would just shoot up in value. It was like all these people watching were doing it. We're buying it right on the spot. I mean, that's what happened with me with the Nami. The Nami Treasure Rare. I was eyeing that motherfucker for days. That card, I kid you not, was going for 50 to 60 bucks in a PSA 10. And the moment, like, I was looking at it, I'm like, yeah, like, I want it, but I was like, I wasn't too sure yet. And the guy goes, yeah, this card's gonna go fucking up, dude. Get it now. And I kid you not, it was literally the day of he posted that. I'm looking, and the fucking card shot up to $100 in PSA 10. I'm like, oh, and I'm looking at it, and oh my god, I remember the one night I was like, all right, fuck it, I'm buying it, I'm doing it. It was going for like 120, which was like the cheapest at the time, and I was like, all right, I'm just gonna buy it. And as I was right about to buy it, the motherfucker got it. He bought it, and I couldn't get it. So then the next best price was like 150, and then I was like, fuck, man. I mean, I could sit on this and, you know, contemplate, and then it happened to me again. So I said, fuck it, and I just bought it at 150. I mean, probably good that I did, because obviously the PSA 10 of that card is more than 150, but that fucker made me spend 30 fucking $100 more than what I was supposed to. Not his fault though, but he's preaching, you know, his stuff, so I gotta respect that. And yeah, I gotta be less like thinking about it and more decisive. Buy. So truth of the matter is this a positive or negative for the hobby? I think it's a negative, but I think there are some positive attributes to it. I mean, I know there's going to be people saying there's never a positive to scalping, not at all, and I guess, but I think realistically, in reality, like, there's always some positives to the negatives. I mean, it's just the way of life. So, you know, yeah, this really sucks now, and I would like to think that, you know, this is going to be like this for at least another month, you know, at most. And I'm hoping within 2, 3, 4 months, you know, the market kind of goes back down, the scalpers leave. I mean, I'll be honest, with that female OBO3 set, I think, and that shit, that comes out in February. We're fucked, guys. It's over. Yeah, I can see that being a very scalped product. So really, what we're hoping for is after that set, the scalpers leave. I think that is the hope. So be prepared to fight for your life at Walmart, kill some people if you need to at Target. Don't listen to me. You did that on your own agenda. So I don't get brought in court and put, in front of my peers on why I told people to fight for their lives at a Walmart. So this is the market we live in. Room.